ladies and gentlemen, the Force and the Huskies. Shoot, sorry.
It's going to be a great game here.
Just,
It's going to be a real exciting one. Three of us in the booth today: Victor Wolf, Tommy O'Connor, and myself. In the booth.
In the booth. At the nice booth. Okay, yeah, this is not going to work. It's too wobbly.
I can tighten it up.
Okay, then. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now going to watch the interesting Carter tighten up this thing. This is the first time we're doing this.
He's a real engineer, if you didn't know.
Yes, Okay, so we got the Huskies on this side, and we got Force on this side. Starting in goal, we got Brody Rossworm. He's done a really nice job over the past couple years, and he's great. Sorry. He was a great step up for the Force when they needed the goalie. He went, and he's been doing really well the past couple years. And now we also have a couple new players starting before the. This is, by the way, the first regular season game. We got. Gonna be good. Mason Gutman, number 27, who is right there. We got Jonah Haynes. He is right there. And we got Caden Mudrak, number 36. Okay, they're all in the pile. I'm just gonna name them now. Okay, so Caden Mudrak, Nolan Fransdorf, and Caden White. Those are all the new players of the Force this year.
Warm-ups just ended. See if we can get a strong start to the game. Having their pre-team talk. Starting at 3 for the Force is Josh Ward, Caden White,
Colson
and
White.
Colson White. Two Whites. That's going to be hard.
And then we also have Cam Blavel at the other wing spot.
To take the other defensive spot.
And we got
Caden
White.
It'll be a nice, exciting game.
Face off. It is won by the Huskies.
Good play by White takes it. Drops the ball.
You can just say that number. It's the other team.
Back into the Force corner.
Center, he missed it wide left.
Force can take it out of the zone there. Couldn't quite get it out of the zone. Good pick up there. Huge. Nice tip. And Caden White goes in. Good battle behind the net, but the Huskies come out with it. Goes in the slot. Good pick up. 28 shoots it. Glove save by Washington. That was a nice save and a nice setup play by the Huskies to get it back high to the D or something. A nice good ripper on that. Using the draw. Good block there by Jonah Haynes. Chip, good battle by the Huskies to block that. They seem to be winning the puck battles, right, Tommy?
Yes. They've been doing a really good job with the puck battles, but Force are sitting right in there with it as Jackson.
What an absolute snizzle be dizzle on that! Oh my God! Phenomenal shot by Jackson.
Shot behind the blue line.
Victor, Tommy, what do you guys think of that goal? I really thought it was a nice shot from the top of the blue line.
That was a great shot.
Nice shot there.
He's behind the blue line, too. Great job by Miles.
Coach not happy about that one. Huskies win it back. He's going for another one.
Good shot is off the net.
Good save. He tried to get two, didn't get it. Juarez down low now. Good job claiming the puck down there. Fighting for it. Crawford there. Crawford walks out with it. Can't quite hold the puck. He had over by there, looked at him, and it got redirected by the Huskies. Good play there by Juarez, but blocked out with his hand. Right up to Crawford. And that's going to be offsides. A little bit of a scramble there, but off the bat, not bad. Miles started to take the draw. Caden White throws it in the middle. O'Connor picks it up, chips it in. Miles Sturry is there. Kicks it along, and the Huskies block it, but it's out to Mason Gutman. Gutman kicks it, and it's blocked. Good skip there, and the Huskies look to go at the slot, but can't get out. They picks it up to feet, and Ow. That one was going to bother me all day. messes with it, the slot, loses control. Wins it. O'Connor to Story. And he's hit up there. Onside. There's penalty coming up, delayed. Flipper by Cameron Ganau there. Delayed penalty on the Huskies. And Cam Ganau throws it and picked up by the Huskies.
Tommy, I don't know about you, but what do you think the call was? I didn't see anything.
The ref just said slashing.
Trip. I believe it was on Miles Scurry right there at center ice. On the play, he tried to dangle and it looked like it was
No, it was not Miles
The
Scurry.
Force are about to have
It was on AO.
Yeah, but I think Miles Scurry might have been tripped. I don't know. But
Force are going to have a 5-on-4 power play for 2 minutes.
what are they going to need to do here to get a goal here?
They're going to have good puck movement and see if they can get it out to the D and get a nice rip around net.
Tommy?
Agreed.
They, however, lose the faceoff, and the Huskies go in on the team head. 42 the Huskies now with it, going hard into the boards there. I believe there's a lot of... Something to notice here, Tommy, is that they are missing one of their better defensemen, and that is good shot. They're missing one of their better defensemen, Taylor Pedersen, out with a broken wrist for a few weeks. How does that affect this team?
Is it a broken wrist?
It is a broken
that's a
wrist.
rough one.
That does affect the team very.
You know, he was
Bad,
key there
because-
on the penalty kill and power play. Very good special
very
teams.
key, great on defense, and yes, I also think that he was sent home because of someone had corona, not him, but
He was within.
out for 2 weeks. Yeah,
Jackson's hurt now.
that's just a shot.
See if we can get another berry.
Victor, what do you think about the pucks to the net strategy? Is that working?
I
for
think
them?
I think that's working very well, and I think high shots will really be nice for them because as you can see in the first goal, there was a real high shot that counted for them, so I think they should be in there.
Scurry, a clean body check there. Again, checking is not legal yet for them. However, they do encourage body check. Ward now. Dumps that in.
Didn't want to be offside, so had to let it go into the zone.
And Frozen, they will get a whistle and a line change. Almost a smart play, if you ask me.
They don't have a big bench today, so they want to make sure they're doing short shifts and getting in and out.
Face off won by Crawford, but he's bodied up by 49 for the Huskies. And we do apologize, we have no roster for them. We could not find one. However, we do have some for the Force. So. And looks like they're going 2 men on the puck here. Caden White on the power play. Stick lifted. Good D there.
Nice
But
rip around net.
Crawford gets it. Oh, Juarez in the slot. Tried to tip that. Good play there. Overbay with it. Now Juarez shoots a low shot. Rebound in front. Oh, off the side of the net. What does this power play look like to you guys?
It's looking like a strong power play. They just can't quite seem to get those pucks on the net or in the net.
Tommy?
Agreed.
What do you
I think
think-
Victor said it well and said it perfect. So
Is there anything they could do better on this power play?
maybe move the puck around, but
Maybe get some more shots. Get in there.
yes.
Force win the faceoff back into the offensive zone.
And power play expires. Nothing there, but they got really good chances and a little bit of momentum, if you ask me. O'Connor with it now. Hard battle with two Huskies around him. He's getting hacked up, if you ask me. Haha, that's so funny.
Great sense of humor, Carter.
Thank you. Taking out Miles Scurry and with O'Connor. Cameron with the pass to Scurry. Miles Scurry shoots it. Wow. I don't think the goalie knew where that was. 8:04 to play, 1-0 Force.
So you don't say anything.
And a little bit of confusion for the Huskies. Again, it is 8 a.m., so the rink is silent. You don't have the parents going, ah!
Yes, you don't. One of the great.
Okay, let's rate the Huskies jerseys. What do you rate the jerseys here?
Honestly, I think they're pretty good jerseys. I love the laces on the center of the jerseys up top. I think that's a real good touch.
Yes, I think that I also think that if they didn't have navy blue and it was maroon, they would look exactly like the Avalanche.
All I can say is that the shoulders are a little much, but the rest of the jersey is phenomenal.
I like the stripes. I don't know about you, but
It's a nice simple jersey. But it's also very nice.
Puck now, back in. Scurry, fumbles with it, and Jackson Curry, his twin brother,
He's got speed.
looks like he's a little bit more on as he's got a goal here. And Mason Gutman flips it. Good play to make sure he's still on side. But the Huskies do pick it up and bucket it. This is a good game so far. I think this one has to technically be a close game.
That first goal to really pick it up was a good pickup for the Force.
And we got an offsides in the call. 7 minutes, 2 seconds in play for the first period, as the Force have a 1-0 lead on the Huskies.
And the Force win it now. Josh Ward and there goes Blotto. Great kick pass to Colson White. Loose. And it's a goal!
What a goal by Colson! Oh, what an assist by Colson!
Yeah, Cannon Blotto at the goal. Guys, what do you think about that crashing the net there?
It was a nice crash against the first save. The first shot was saved, but the crashing the net really just put that in.
And Camden Blotto changed his number from 1 to 13, and he's got a goal with it. And the draw. And they are buzzing right now. Camden Blotto streaking through. This Force team has very much momentum. Passed in the slot. Caden White shoots it, and that appeared to be a high stick. And the high stick is waved off. White hitting the corner. Puck is loose. Good save there by Green, the goalie.
Josh Ward was trying to look for the puck back door, but never got there.
And Ransdorf with it on net, missed into the corner. Josh Ward chases it. Battling down low. Colson White comes out with it. 2-on-1. What a play. Colson White.
I love that celly. It was a beauty. An absolute beauty.
Well, what do you think? Do you think this game is just wide open at this point?
No, I think there is room to come back for the Huskies, but they're going to have to score next goal, or else the Force are just going to have so much momentum that they could maybe potentially not come back. Victor, your thoughts?
Hi, how you doing? Force have just such a good start to this game that I think if they can keep this energy moving, that the game will be taken.
I almost think that the goalie can't see the puck very well. He appears to be late on his reaction, and the Huskies are they're just not even open.
Breakaway for the
Oh,
Huskies.
big miss. There's a breakaway. Take a shot. He scored.
Speed distance around there.
This play there, I don't know what happened there. It bounced over the stick, but it's definitely a part of that goal, and you can tell he's frustrated with himself here.
Unlucky bounce for the Force, but hopefully they can get it back here soon.
And face-off is won by neither team because it went straight along the red line.
That doesn't happen very often.
I don't know about you guys, but it's 8:15 a.m. and I kind of want some coffee.
Yeah, I agree with
I'm
that.
not a coffee drinker, but
I'm not either. I'm just making myself look better.
Quick Starbucks run in between games there, boys.
Again, they do have a second game that will be on the channel later. Victor's dying in the booth here.
Later.
Well, because this video could go up in a week, it could go up today. We don't know.
Miscommunication from the Force there.
And
the Huskies.
He had the full far side. He didn't know who to go for. And Huskies win that face off. Norman knocks it through his defensive partner. Shot. Rebound is there. Puck is loose. Watch for him squirming out. 8 guys there in the slot. Beautiful D by the Force there, and the Huskies shoot blocked. And it's out of the zone. Good D there. What do you guys think about that?
I think they really just need to get it out there, so the dump in the middle is just a perfect play in that simple situation.
Tommy?
I think Victor said it well, and I agree with him. Oh, yeah.
And Jackson Sturry has a goal in this game. Sturry, Colson White, and who's the third Force player to score?
The third Force player, I think that was
I think it was Blavel,
Blavel.
yeah.
Is icing.
Huskies got to take it back in their own zone.
And face off kind of just sits there. And O'Connor comes in.
O'Connor tries to center it.
Nice play. Cameron, get over there. Puck is loose. Now digging. He is a grinder and will get that puck no matter what it takes.
Can't quite put it in though.
Yesterday I had experience with Cameron now as I butt-ended and tackled and brutally hurt.
I think that was a bit of an overstatement, but you know what? We'll just leave it at that.
Good play there by Cameron get out.
Miles Sturry tries to get in. He will
Penalty
get tripped.
coming up. There will be a penalty, but it's going to be on.
I think that was a good call with the ref.
Who is it on?
It's on the Huskies, I believe. I think Jackson
Tripping.
Sturry. I think Sturry got tripped. Somebody does not like it. Somebody is not happy with the call.
Not happy. A gill. It's not recorded. There it is. Now it is. It's going to be another 5-on-4 play for the Force.
They are going here on the Tony Kimberly got a chance here. Missed it wide. And this is a fourth power play. A very nice penalty kill for the Huskies. They are making it in their zone. Haynes missed it. Missed it again. He's missed it twice. Huskies back at center. Dump it and colliding with Merchant and White. And that can't fix it.
Good save.
Oh, dangerous play. Look at this penalty kill for the Huskies.
I think the penalty kill for the Huskies is a very strong penalty kill. The Force haven't got into the Huskies zone at all this penalty kill. So I think they're just really pinning them deep.
Well, the editing process for these videos, you guys won't see about an hour, but there is probably what, Tony? How many hours of editing and combining do we have to do?
Maybe 3 hours. About usually takes
To
that long.
edit, it takes like 2 hours to upload, right?
Yes, so I was thinking that maybe me and Carter would split the editing, so we would get like more done and be more efficient.
So as you can see, Tommy and Carter are really putting the work in for these games for you guys.
And we are thinking, comment below if you want like a highlight reel, like a 9-minute extended highlight reel of the game. We could do that and the full game, just to get a little bit of context there. Crawford now with it. And
Oh, and yeah, special shout out to my boy Victor because
joining the booth for these 2 games and right off the post. He may be joining us for some games in the future, but we're still like last year, just us 2 for now. But we will get Victor in here as much as we can. Good shot.
I knew what you were going to do. I'm getting attacked in the booth right now.
What's going on, Kurt? And
Into the Force zone.
they're gonna chip it out to center. And another penalty kill by the Huskies. And offside. 1:34 left to play, 3-1 in favor of the Force.
Huskies are back. What?
You heard it here first, folks.
Victor showed.
Jackson Sturry now. And Miles Sturry tries to drive through and he is blocked. And Fransdorf now with a good block there at center. To Jackson Sturry whips one. Far side, of course, we're not there. It smells very poorly here in the booth.
Oh, definitely.
Oh man.
Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal, boys.
I think Victor ate some cheese.
I'm going to have to take a 10-second break and just take a step outside.
Miles Sturry can't get down there on the. Oh, never mind. I was about to say he was all alone, but he wasn't.
Nice job by Cam Ganau.
Dump it in deep, and the Huskies appear to go to work. O'Connor just missed that. Jonah Haynes shoots that back there. Right there. Miles Sturry shoots it. Block, tip in front. Cam Ganau there. Throws it. Block. And Sturry, the Huskies chip it up.
30 seconds left on the clock for the period.
What is it?
Penalty on the Huskies. It'll be another 5-on-4 for the Force.
He doesn't like the call.
Seems like the Huskies haven't liked to call these games, but that's okay. They also got Scully in there. So.
And Caden White shoots it. He's played pretty well this game. What do you guys think about him this game?
I think he's had a stronger game. Tom, what do you think?
I agree. He's been doing really well this game. Great, solid defense. And he's been putting some nice shots on the net.
Good play by Camden Blauville. Throws it, Josh Ward almost had that. 7 seconds to play. And
The period will expire.
that will most likely do it. No time.
The Force will start the next period.
And it is time to go down to our Anchor Podcast FM intermission reports.
They're cool.
They are very good. They are the easiest way to make a podcast. We recommend downloading a 5-star review on Anchor. You can upload podcasts, listen to them. And Tommy, you have a podcast for the Force, don't you?
Yes, I do. I haven't been really posting a lot on it, but I mean, I'm gonna start doing it soon.
And we also talk on my sports podcast, CG21 Sports Talk. I talk about the Force sometimes as well, and I will be doing it with Tommy during the season, so check that out. And we just missed it, but their coach was very fired up, yelling very loudly. He doesn't like the effort his team is putting in, and they put in a new goalie.
I'm going to assume the penalties are not pleasing him either. Force, get ready to drop the clock. Everyone's just kind of waiting on the ref. It is a 5-on-3 or 5-on-4 right now. The Huskies do still have a penalty. And the Huskies do win the face-off draw. Now, next game, one of the announcers here in the booth will not be here. Tommy, where are you going?
I am going to a football game, so
And also his little brother will
Michael
not be,
O'Connor, number 3.
he will not be here either. Huskies have it back in their zone. Where do you want to carry from there?
Driving along the right board. There he is. Throws it out in front. And the Huskies are coming back now. Good stick work there by the Force. Come back up. And Jackson whips it just right. New goalie here for the Huskies. Is this, because of the goals, or do you think they're going to switch next period as well?
I think this is because of the goals and the effort that the last goalie was putting in. I don't think it was the greatest, because normally when it's just a 2-goal lead, I don't really think you would switch goalies unless it's like an effort problem.
There's also a problem with putting a goalie in. They're putting a goalie in cold halfway through a game, so the goalie might not be warmed up. But he seems like he's doing just fine right now. So we'll see how he plays the rest of the game.
Shout out to the ice rink, very warm.
Very comfortable.
Shout out to Trine.
And they got a nice new sign over there.
They have a very nice campus too.
Oh yeah, look at that thing.
This rink, again, it's what, 3 or 4 years old? It is pretty
clean.
new.
It is nice. It's just a very nice rounded rink.
Happy New Year. Whereas now driving in with some speed. And just missed it. He went hard for the post. The net is off. The net is off.
You guys don't quite see it just yet.
Juarez is really shaking up. He hit his knee. That looks like it could be pain.
The Force do not have a big bench right now, so Juarez being hurt would hurt them dearly.
I mean, just think about the players they are missing. They are missing Taylor Pedersen. They have potential to be missing Juarez, and who else?
And those are two very key players in the Force's
I
offense.
don't. Actually, their offense. They need those players to be successful, especially because Juarez went from defense the last 4 years to switching to offense. Now, what do you think about that change, Tommy?
I think that it might have been a good change because a lot of new defense has come in for the Force, and switching to center would lead to more playing time for Nico, and I think it was a good switch. How about your thoughts?
I actually like the decision. I think he's got good speed and he's fast. I think he's got a lot to do. I think that moving in there, he can do more with the puck. I think he was a very offensive defenseman. And I think an offensive defenseman should just go to forward because they clearly have the skill to be offense. So
See if the Force can capitalize here in the offensive zone.
rip from the point and in the corner of Sturdy ties him off. The Huskies come out with skating along the right side. He's going to take it wide. Good stick work there by Jackson. Ready to go. And
Couldn't quite get it out of the zone, but still good effort.
But Franzworth will carry it and ship it out. Good effort there by the Force to get that out of the zone.
Michael O'Connor almost picked that off in the middle.
That would have
just
been
went through his skates.
A very nice chance and opportunity. Tommy, what do you think of this entire Force team at the start? Do you think it was a good start, a lucky start? You know, playing bad. What do you think?
I think that it was kind of both of a good start and the Huskies not playing to what they can play to because, yeah, their potential. But the Force have done really well with shots on goal and moving the puck. But I also agree with their coach. Their coach is very mad right now about the Huskies' effort, and I agree with that defensively for the Huskies. Victor, your thoughts?
I agree with you. Their coach is not happy. I think partly the effort, partly the penalties. He does not look like somebody who's happy with the penalties, obviously. But both teams, I think, are playing pretty well. Oh, switch of goalies right now. Maybe the main goalie just had problems equipment-wise. We don't know yet. But the main goalie is back in now. See if he can do better than he did the first period.
I don't know if I like that decision very much. I think the other goalie is playing very well.
I do agree with that.
I also think the next goal will be the game. Force score. I think it just might virtually be over. I mean, they're at that stage where you can't come back anymore as much. And, you know, we saw games 2 years ago that we broadcasted where, you know, they'd come back from 7-1 within 5 minutes. I think
the Force need to make sure they don't get too comfortable because, you know, just in an instant they can get goals and come back. So they need to keep fighting for it.
one goal in this game is right back in it.
The Huskies win it back in their offensive zone, and the Force trying to take it up the ice. Josh Ward on the wall, couldn't quite win it. Kind of scurry at the blue line. Oh, the Huskies take it in. He's got a shot on net. Good save by the goalie. Huskies are owning it behind the net. Josh Ward taking it up the ice. Got it out of the zone in the blue line. The Huskies are winning it right back, taking it back into the zone.
Huskies got into the zone, and Gutman will get checked into the boards, and there's a shot way off the net. Just missed it.
Now, Huskies are trying to race back in their own zone, see if they can reclaim the puck like they did before, trying to bring it up the ice. And they do make a nice passing play to get it into the offensive zone, but the Force do intercept it. Tommy, what do you think of this?
I think what a shot there by Manzella. That was a good opportunity to get it one, but good save by Washington.
There's a shot, it's off the net, and that would be Gutman tries to get it out of the zone.
Good pick up for
Bravo will kick it up to White. Colson White. 2-on-1. Takes a shot.
What a ripper!
Great save.
And the Force have it in the offensive
Huskies.
zone.
There's
trying to see if
another
they can
shot.
bury another.
Mason Gutman, a good pickup for the Force. I think he is doing really well. He has gotten pucks in the net. He hasn't been out there for any, big chances for the Huskies.
The Huskies take it back in their own zone, trying to see if they can break it out quicker. But the Force do pick it off at the edge of the blue line and dump it back into the zone. Trying to fight back there. Sturry behind the net, tries to pin it out in front. Oops, that was not Sturry. My bad. Force have it trying in front, trying to see if they can bury another one. But can't quite get to the side.
Juarez dumps it to Sturry. Sturry takes a shot. Jackson Sturry just off the net.
Guys, I think I might pull a prank here and put the speakers on because we've got a giant fan right here and it kind of looks fun.
It really does look like a real fun time. The Force take it back in their own defensive zone.
Jackson Sturry gets defected. Gets deleted. I don't know. Yeah. Gets body.
Energy level here for the Huskies. They are buzzing right now.
Great save by Rossler.
Good defense.
save.
Jonah Hayes, what a save.
What a save. That's
That just goes to show how good the goaltending here is on the Force. So is their other goalie, Cameron Ganell, a very good goalie.
Great save by Rossler.
Yeah, and Haynes, really good work to get the stick in there, and that pretty much stopped it because if the Huskies player hadn't had Haynes there, I mean, that most likely would have been a goal.
That would have been a big goal for the Huskies because that would have put it within one goal, which would have been a very interesting. The Force do win it off the draw and try to chip it into the zone. Crawford and Juarez trying to take it into the zone. Juarez goes behind the
Torres dumps to Haynes. And there's a shot by Crawford. It's saved and it's froze by the Huskies.
Good effort by the Force to try to bury that, but just couldn't get the stick under it to get it. Roof it top chance.
Yeah.
The Huskies win it in their zone, trying to get it back. They're taking it out of their own zone. A real nice breakout by the Huskies, taking it wide. Fransdorf can't quite get it, and what a great save by the goalie.
Face-off is won by nobody. A shot on goal. Good save by Ross. Huskies. They drop it straight in there. Straight right down the middle. There's a shot saved by Rossworm.
That was a nice save by Rossworm because there was traffic in front of the net and he really couldn't see anything. So right now the Force trying to win it back in their own zone. The Huskies did win it back, but the D couldn't quite handle it, so it's going all the way back to the Husky zone. Huskies chip it in. A nice breakout back into the Force zone. See if the Huskies can generate anything right here. Good defense by the Force, really keeping them to the outside. Tommy, what do you think of this play?
I get to do this every day.
Force taking the face off. The Huskies win it back. Let's see Cameron Ganao. A nice pressureful. Cameron Ganao, nice pressure on the D. Back in the defensive zone of the Force. Cameron Ganao going out to see if he can get a block. Kept it to the side. We can take us just a second because somebody ripped cheeks up here. So we're just gonna take a 5-second break. Oh, taking out the ice. Let's see if they can.
Cannot use voice crack now.
So bad.
Put your mask on because that is bad.
Somebody ripped a fat one. Oh my god.
Gootman,
Well, I can guarantee that wasn't me. That was even Tommy.
that was not me.
If that was me, I would claim that. So it definitely was not me.
Carter, I think that was you.
It was not
That
me.
smells like hardcore. Cameron, get out, taking it to the zone. Good point to the dangle on the Husky player.
If that were me, I would most likely claim that. Like, I mean, somebody is trying to
It's one of you three, and I don't know what the culprit is. I already farted earlier, so it definitely was not.
That's not me.
Let's see if the Force can break it out of their zone quicker and get a nice forecheck. Sturry tries to get it out of the zone, but Jackson just can't quite get a handle on it.
Goodman wheels one around, and it's out of the zone. Huskies have to regroup. They do keep it on side. Camden out. He's starting to play the body. Something we like, but don't want him to get a stupid penalty for.
Cameron now is a very physical player, and he will body whoever he needs to. He's a very rough person. The Force's zone takes it wide. A nice shot on that Rossworm, a very good save. Let's see if the Force can chip it out and get a nice offensive chance. The Huskies have been, for the past couple minutes, have been owning this period. The Force haven't had many offensive chances yet.
And here's one right now. Oh, but he is hit.
Very hit, but no pulling yet. No pulling. Personally, I think they should have pulled that, but that's not the side. Just barely missed it.
It almost looked like his face on the corner of the glass there. Almost got clothesline. But he gets up and he appears to be okay.
Either way, at this age level, they are not allowed to hit. So I would have personally called that, but I'm
I
not the ref.
probably would have too, but I didn't get the best look, and maybe it was different from down there. I mean, they are.
Refs might have had a different view, you're right. Offsides on the Huskies. Still 3-1 with 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in the second period. Win it back in their own zone. Seeing at the Force, kind of sitting at the blue line. Treat left in the second period.
Oh, that would have been funny if it was the third period. Tree in the third period.
Oh, don't worry. You will hear me do that in the third period.
Good play by the Huskies. Picked off by Ward.
Offensive chances here. White. Oh, just barely on time.
And he shot that.
Oh, Huskies didn't seem to like that second shot by White, but you know what? They're just gonna have to get over it.
About 3 1/4 remaining in the second period as the Force lead the Huskies 3-1.
Here's my question.
Huskies win it back in their own zone, going D to D, but nice connection on the pass. See if they can get a nice offensive chance. Passing it through the middle. No connection there. See if the Force can get it out of their own zone, into the offensive zone. Just kind of sitting at the blue line. Not
Big
offside
body.
yet.
Oh, there's going to be a
There's
penalty.
gonna be a penalty. I think it's on the Force, but I do not know.
I think it is. This game getting a little chippy.
First penalty on the Force. Let's see if the Huskies can capitalize or if the Force can have a rock solid penalty kill.
No one frames for it. They're going to go for checking. I think that was probably the right call, but this game is getting a little physical. Complicated.
All right, chipping it into the zone. Still 3-1 in the second period. Huskies haven't seemed to be able to capitalize yet.
Here's something to think about too. This is a great chance for the Huskies to get right back in it. All they need is a goal.
Rossworm, what a save by Rossworm.
He doesn't know where that one
He
is.
really doesn't, and it could be in
Wow.
the back of the net for all they know. I heard.
What
What
a
a save by
save.
Rossworm. Really
Great
just.
chance there. And if this Husky power play can click, I mean that'll be a definite momentum switch, and that could be good.
Let's see if Colson White can take this into his own zone and they can get it out for maybe an offensive chance in power play. Can't quite win that. Actually, that was more of a side power. It was more of a side face-off. Nobody really won it or lost it. It's kind of a battle behind the net.
That's been happening a lot on these games.
They are young still, so they will learn. That'll be a very physical team, I think.
Yeah, this team, they don't necessarily have retaliation issues, but they do like to retaliate. And I think checking might not be the best thing that's happened to them, and especially because their team isn't that big.
Force almost gets it out of the blue line, but can't quite. Huskies are going to control the puck and dump it right back into the Force zone.
Under 2 minutes to play now.
The Force, Colin White, is going to take that, see if he can bring it up the ice and make another offensive chance for Southern Carolina. Let's see if he can capitalize here. Tries to pass it, but there was a person in between. Couldn't quite get there. What do you think of that play?
Well, I think that was a good chance, good opportunity, Tommy.
Yeah, I agree. I think you guys said it well and went to the point. Yeah, great opportunity.
Goes back into the Husky zone. Colin White looks kind of tired. Sorry, Colson White, my bad.
Said Caden and Colin. Nice.
Offsides on the Force. Apparently the Force don't think it was offsides. I didn't see it. The Huskies win it back, but the Force gear going to press up. Jackson's couldn't quite get that.
Good back
It was
check
a nice
there.
back check, yes. Carter, what do you think of that back check?
I think that was a great back check. Tommy, you agree with me, right?
Yeah.
The Force taking it in the other zone. It's a 2-on-1. Tries to pass it back door. Little off in the pass, but I think he got tipped. Couldn't quite get anything. The Huskies going to take it out of the zone.
And good penalty kill by the Force. Nolan Francois goes back in, and out goes, I believe that was Jackson Crawford, and it is. Good penalty kill, Tommy. What do you think of that penalty kill?
What?
Do you think that penalty kill for the the penalty kill for the Force is momentum for the Force?
Right now, well, the Force have not.
Oh, that is
a big check into the ball.
that is a very dirty hit by the Huskies, and the Force are not going to like that one bit.
They are cheering. Here we go.
That looks like a hit from behind.
And the Huskies were cheering not good.
He might be getting a 2 out of 10 here. We don't know yet. It looked like a dirty hit to me. There's really no reason for that in this game.
And
Looks
there's
like the
gonna be-
Force also got a penalty somehow. I did not see that.
Retaliation.
Well, honestly, if my teammate got hit like that, I wouldn't tell you to.
2 out of 10, added to the rough show. They're just gonna cancel out. Well, here's the thing you gotta think about. The Force, we're talking about retaliation. This isn't gonna be a power play for them. And they're gonna run.
You also have to learn to stand up for your teammates. So standing up for your teammates is big, and I think that what he did, it was a 2 and a 10, so they were going to have 2 people in the box for the Huskies. But I think standing up for your teammates is important, but maybe not in that way.
Yeah, I think you don't need, I don't think you need to hit him. I think you just need to grab onto him and, just talk to him. I don't think you need to go punch him in the face.
It is a 3-on-4, so let's see if the Force can capitalize on this power play. Oh, it is just a 4-on-4, so there is no power play, but there's going to be a lot of open ice because there is one less player for each team. Carter, back to
And
you.
this is something the Force dominate at. They dominate 3-on-3 and 4-on-4. I am looking forward to this, and I think they can score.
Sturry almost taken into the zone, but couldn't quite get it over the blue line. And it looks like one Husky player going to try to get a shot, but Sturry with a nice back check didn't really let him get much. And the Force are going to try to take it out of their own zone. A nice battle on the board. See if they can chip it out, but not quite. Carter, what do you think of that play?
And we got an offside with penalty.
A slash on the Huskies. They are really racking up the box.
Here's what happened. Overbay kind of got away. Overbay. No, don't. Overbay, here's what happened. Overbay hit him, and it was a little bit of a delay. But I mean, you can't slash him back.
The parents don't seem to be happy about these calls, but
No, they don't.
And you can see
4.3 seconds
Richard,
left in the game.
you can see Coach Rick and Coach Paul. They're definitely talking about how they can't get caught up in this, and the Huskies are going to come out very physical.
Earlier in the day yesterday, me and Carter played against Mr. Richard in a game of post, and he luckily won.
That's because we like him, obviously.
Obviously.
So third period will commence in just a minute.
And it's time again for the Anchor FM podcast intermission report. What should we do to this video?
Oh, you should hit that like button, drop a subscribe.
Sellouts.
I think we might just kick him out of the booth.
Howdy, partners.
You're not really needed here.
You guys better hit that like button, drop a subscribe button.
Check out the podcast.
Yeah, check out the podcast.
I have watched some episodes of the podcast, and I do admit they are very good. And I'm not just saying that because the man is standing right next to me. I do very much like them, and I watch them regularly.
Wink, wink. No.
Don't give that away, man.
Alright, well,
And it appears the refs are trying to figure this out.
We got Scully as a ref, and I do not know the name of the other ref,
Yes.
but they seem to be doing a fairly good job, if you ask me. Cameron Ganal ready for the first face-off of the third period. Force still hold a 3-1 lead. Let's see if they can hold that lead for just one more period. Cameron Ganal trying to get. Oh, Husky player was not ready. He was not looking. But White does just miss the puck there.
This game
And a nice shot. Nice save by Russell.
This game is being very intense.
Speed, face off, and a block shot by Cameron Ganal. A very nice play by him. Really taking one for the team there, right in the shin pads. He's really playing all over just this, and this is just a very good power play and penalty kill kind of for both teams.
O'Connor. We'll pass it up to Ganal. It's a perfect pass. There goes Ganal, one-on-one.
But see, no speed. He's getting caught. He's getting caught.
And there he goes.
Carter Ganal is his brother in the box, and he's just really ripping into him. That's okay.
The shot. Save by Rossworth. There's another shot.
Another save by Rossworth.
I see Will freeze it.
Two saved by Rossworth, just really nice getting in there. The Force need to get that out after the first save. All right, sorry, we were just working on some technical difficulties here. The Force do win it back in their own zone, seeing if they can chip it along the boards to get it out. And can't really see because my phone out. That's okay. Oh, he found a headset.
I found a commentating headset.
He shoots, he scores! A top shelf shot by the Huskies. A very nice snipe. It's 3-2 now in the third period.
That is not good for the Force. They have lost all momentum if they had it.
They're going to have to work on getting it back and work on getting another one because a one-goal lead is not a lot. And they do not feel safe with this on the show. Carter, what do you think about that goal? Oh, he already said I'm a little slow here. Huskies doing it back. We are having just some technical difficulties, so we might be a little behind on some stuff, but we are trying to work on it. Huskies do pin the Force player back there. The Force are just going to try to hold this and see if they do it.
That's something to think of. It's a 4-on-3. They are coming out of the box with those two goalies and wakes it.
A lot of space here on the ice. There's a lot of open space, as you can tell. And the Huskies are going to take it back up the ice into the Force zone. A two-on-two right here. Oh, he splits the defense. Nice save by Ross Worm. Got to get back in the net. Carter?
This is a cover play for the Force, so they are not doing anything. And out of the box.
Both teams out of the box.
He's going to have a breakaway.
He's got a breakaway.
3-0. He's tripped.
He doesn't pass. They didn't call it.
Yes.
He was tripped on a breakaway, but it was a no call. That was bush league, if you ask me. That was bush league. Nice shot. The momentum is back. I agree. The momentum is back. A penalty called. I think it's on the Huskies, but I do not know. It's going to be on the Force. I still think it was a trip on that breakaway. That's kind of bush league, if you ask me. But you know what? I'm not the ref, so I cannot decide. Carter, you want to just keep rotating, Carter?
Yes.
There you go.
And Juarez pushes the ball forward. Huskies get it. And out comes the Huskies. And yeah, the Force are short-handed now. Something to think about.
Huskies are going to take it into the Force zone. Rossworm tried to save it, but it did miss the net, so no harm, no foul. And there's a fight in the corner. The Force do take it out, trying to get that intercepted by the D, but it does leave the zone. A very good offense, a good defensive play. All the way back in the Husky zone.
And the Huskies find out Juarez good battle there. He really worked hard for that puck. And Haynes,
We'll keep rotating what we start.
And Overbay is there.
Turn to me when you want me to go.
And clock is stopping. That is going to be nice.
And the force off the face-off. Sorry, Tommy.
Oh,
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Can't get out too
Picked up by Kim.
Victor, what do you think about this?
I think this is a very good scoring opportunity. What a pass by Cam Goodell! Oh, doesn't quite get a shot. A little bit too tight. But it's going to be a nice shot by the defense. That's Jackson Scurry trying to go for a second goal of the game. That was a nice snipe off the start. Coming back to you.
Cameron get out an absolute perfect pass. Great sauce. I really like that pass. I don't know about you.
I did love that pass.
And collision in the middle for Jackson Scurry. He's going to go to the outside and just puts it on net by the smart play.
Still no penalties called, even with the collision, but I don't think there was one, so good play by the refs. And it's gonna be back in the fourth zone, but it's gonna be called as an ice, so it's gonna be down with the Huskies. 9 minutes, 27 seconds left in the third period, 3-2, Force are winning. 22 seconds on the penalty kill, or on the penalty kill. One of our co-announcers, Carter, is down, and he's down in the stands. Yes, there he is. He's walking. So it'll be just me, you lucky duckies. You just got me up here. So, oh yeah, Tommy's here too. This is we never wanted Carter. This is just us two,
Yeah.
This was the plan the entire time.
Yeah, it's the algebra kids.
All right, the Huskies, a nice slap shot from the top of the blue line. A nice save by Rossman.
There's the bot himself.
Yes, we're trying to get rid of him slowly but surely. He should always leave the booth. All right, the Huskies went back to their D. Nice D-to-D pass. You didn't even get a nice ripper. Misses the net. I think it was tipped off of O'Connor.
And guys,
They got it in front. The Huskies missed the net. Carter, back to you.
well, that commentating headset was plugged in, so I couldn't grab it, but I would have grabbed it. We would have had better audio because I forgot my headset at home.
A nice play by the Force, trying to get out of their own zone. Nice try by Michael O'Connor, chipping it. We have just had a malfunction with the technical, so Tommy is now holding the camera. What the shit? My camera. Some profanity that we do not use on this channel. Okay, Carter, you want to move a little? Yeah, okay. We're back. We heard some profanity. You know what? We're gonna edit that out. So you guys are gonna have the
That
nice.
guy won't get edited out.
No, we're not gonna edit
We're
that
not
out.
editing that out.
It's
You're
for
gonna
the
hear.
fun.
You're gonna hear some adult language. A trick on the Huskies. It's gonna be a 5-on-4 power play for the Force. Let's see if they can capitalize or if they can just play good. Tommy, will you? All right, we're back.
Face off.
Tommy, do you want to start commentating this one?
Sure. Face off won by the Huskies. The Huskies get it to the zone.
Nice block.
Good block, and not Colson, Caden White on the puck. Caden tries to dump it to Colson. Colson will get it out of the zone. Colson and will not get there.
I will say I do get very confused between Caden and Colson White, so it is my bad if I do missay some names. The Huskies are trying to put it on the boards, trying to get it deeper into the fourth zone. The Force do chip it out, but apparently the Huskies do get to keep it within the blue line. But I believe that is Colson White chipping it down the ice to Blavnet. I don't know. Blavel. My bad. I don't know how to say names. Probably gonna chip this in. Nice play by the defensive player of the Force, and looks like they're gonna have to get back as the Huskies rush down the ice.
And the Huskies will have the puck. There's a shot. Will get blocked. There's another shot. It's scored.
It is tied in. The Huskies do capitalize. That is not good for the Force.
7 minutes in regulation to go. And it's tied 3-3.
All right, the momentum has been taken from the Force. That was a down man goal, so it was not good for the Force. Let's see if the Force can capitalize and be back up by 1. Force get it back to their defense. Jackson Scurry couldn't quite pin it. Oh, but he does nice stick work while he's down on the ice and pins it back there. Crawford goes back on Scurry's defensive position, and just nice communication and nice play by the Force team. Force trying to see if they can chip it in here. Nice play by the Force. Overbay, very nice hustle. And let's see, and the Huskies are going to try to take it into the fourth zone to see if they can capitalize again.
And Jackson Crawford will whiff just barely. And
all right, the Huskies do intercept it in the zone, and a nice save by Rossworm trying to play it down in the corner, seeing if they can. We are having some technical difficulties, so the camera might be a little shaky, but that's okay.
I'm going to do it at the end.
All right, back in the force zone, dumped down by the Huskies. No ice. They have a lot of time to do whatever they want.
They have two short-handed goals that Huskies. The Force need to find their power play.
All right, back down in the force zone. Huskies put on a hard forecheck. Force having really no time to do anything. Crawford, nice pressure up against the back of him. And
Crawford is just getting
And more
bodied into the board. Here's a shot saved
They say
by
by Russell!
the Force are getting lazy.
Now they're going at it.
Russell's really going at it. Sticks are falling. What is happening down there?
Michael O'Connor just shoved the kid over, numbers 26.
O'Connor is a rough player, so he's not going to let them have any leeway. Play, this is fine. But Carter, you...
All right, we're good.
Face-off in the defensive zone of the Force. Let's see who can win it. Back to Carter.
And the Huskies appear to win it, and shot saved by Rossworm, and they're there. Well, this game, I mean, the Huskies have all momentum. I mean, there is nothing there for the Force. They need to get a very good opportunity.
The Force they're getting shut down in every way possible. The Huskies they're still better. A nice play by Cameron it out and try to get it out. Nice pressure, but just not a good bounce their way. And it's back into the Force zone. The Huskies are trying to take control. Back in front of the net. Good job by the Force to keep the sticks up so no sticks can get on it.
And Peyton White drops back for Cameron Gannow. Cameron Gannow goes to the middle, and he can't seem to get that out. But he does there, and Peyton White chugs along, but he drops back, and they throw it along the middle. Nolan Francois.
Huskies couldn't quite connect on that pass. It is going to be offsides, so there's going to be a whistle on everybody to get line changes if they need it. Doesn't seem like the Force are changing, other than Michael O'Connor is coming out. Let's see if the Force can.
Michael O'Connor's still on the ice.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Michael O'Connor never changed. He was still on the ice. Oh, the magician. Sound effects included. The Force do seem to lose that draw, and the Huskies are going to take it in. Almost no draw there.
Something to look at is Gannow didn't go for the puck there. He went straight for the body and didn't get any contact. So
I love that play.
OBJ, when he whips Josh Roman, be like,
oh yeah. And that one is going to go for an icing.
Ice!
And there's an ice.
Let's see if the Force can. This is the first time the Force has been in the offensive zone. Like one of the first times this period because they really haven't been doing well. Let's see if they can capitalize here.
4 minutes, 55 seconds to go. 3-3 in third. Good chances here. We've got a battle.
Because let's be honest, nobody likes to tie, so I want to see a goal here. Hopefully by the Force, but I don't get to decide that. Okay. White taking it, Colson White taking it off the draw, seeing if he can win it back to his defense. Jackson Scurry can't quite get there, a little delayed, but Josh Ward dumping it back into the zone. A very nice play by Ward. Force battling down low. Josh Ward trying to get it out in front, but can't quite get a stick on it. Battling up the boards. White's coming in to help him, but the Huskies do get it around them and are taking it up the ice. Colson is back checking, and the Huskies do seem to lose it, and the Force are trying to take it back up the ice.
And he's got speed. His third breakaway.
He gets it. It's a breakaway. He can't quite seem to get a shot, but Colson's there. It was a very nice play. It seems like the Force have kind of woken up this period and trying to get a little pressure on net.
And guys, make sure if you're watching this on the Force channel to subscribe to Beast Mode. And if you aren't, well, subscribe to the Force channel if you're watching from Beast Mode.
And comment Ooga Looga Booga. Sure. The Force do kind of win it. They do win it in the offensive zone. Jackson Scurry, a nice play to keep it in the zone, but couldn't hold it. So the Huskies are going to be taking it down into the defensive zone. Seeing if the Huskies can do anything. Nice save by Ross Warren.
Well, these close games, you got to think, is it like the goalies? Is it the players? Like, what is it in this close game?
What do you think, Tommy?
I think it's the defense right now. Both defenses are doing really well, and it just comes down to who has more breakaways.
The Force are trying to take it out of their zone, got it past the blue line, but the Huskies are going to do a nice back check, but couldn't quite get a stick on it. Carter, what do you think?
I think that's a play by Bravo, man. They get the forecheck. There.
Nice job by Ward.
Good back check by Bravo there. Get a stick on that. Deflected breakout. Goodman. Rack with it.
I'm warning the boys down here, I am about to lay a far.
3:33.
No, not yet.
3-3.
We got a couple seconds before tree.
In the
Tree
third.
left in the third period, and it's tree to
No,
tree in the
no,
third period, and
no.
tree. Oh my God, this has never happened before.
It's tree in the third period.
Quick point by Jackson
It's
Curry.
tree.
Trying to do a nice ripper like he did in the
That's
first
how he
period of the
scored
game.
his first goal, and he's trying to do it again.
You really love to see that third period tree to tree. Just an absolute beauty that you just love to see.
No ice here. Google.
Oh, the Husky offensive players seem to be a little fast and defensive.
And
That is
penalty
going to be a
coming up.
penalty on the Force. Carter, what do you think of that penalty? You think it was worth it, or you think it was a bad penalty?
That was a little lazy with Tony. Usually penalties like this or that, but I know he's not a lazy player. I think he was trying to get the puck, realized he couldn't get the puck there without using the body, and I think he just missed the spot.
You know, that happens every once in a while. You just miss. It happened to me in a game, but I didn't get called because I'm just that good.
Victor, you
Are you
suck. It's time for the
I got 2 goals, 2 assists, my G.
Boosh. What do you think of that?
I'm the Boosh. Oh.
And there's potential for a post-game interview. Depends.
Let's see if the Force can get one back here, and let's see if they can hold off this penalty kill, or they can have a good penalty kill. Nice face-off draw by the center Juarez. They couldn't quite hold it. Nice job getting it out of the zone by White. The Huskies are kind of just holding it in the neutral zone, and they finally dump it in down to the defense. Carter, back to you.
I think that the Huskies, they're dominating. The Force can just dump it out, but they can't do it.
Well put, well said. Gonna be back in the Force zone. Oh, hi. Back in the Force zone. I can't do this. It's on me, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too much pressure. Here, put it on the goalie. Put it on Rossworm. Both goalies have just done a tremendous job this game. There's nice saves by Rossworm and nice saves by whoever the Husky goalie is.
Tommy, what do you think of this, Tommy?
Well, I think that both goalies are doing a very nice job, only let in 3 goals, especially right now the Huskies goalie. 3 goals. He's been solid for 2 periods straight.
Oh, wait.
He redeemed
Just be quiet real quick.
Oh, boy. And the Huskies goal really redeemed himself from that first goal. Or interference call. And there it is.
A nice call by the refs, because that was a very obvious trip.
That is the makeup call.
And I do think it was needed because that would have been a breakaway, and Wards is a very good player who I think could have buried one to put them in the lead.
Well, now we got some 4-on-4 hockey, and it's going to be a power play for the Force here eventually.
The Force haven't been doing good on their power play, so hopefully they can do a little better. It isn't a power play, but for 33 seconds, the Force are going to have a power play once their penalty ends. Back to you, Carter.
And the Force, they did win the draw, however, they did not pick the puck up. And breakaway here. Uh-oh. What a save by Rossworm! Brody Rossworm! Beautiful save.
Nothing Rossworm could have done there. He had a beauty save, but just was out of position.
That is all the defense if he asked me.
Defense got to get that out before they can get a second shot there. A beautiful save by Rossworm on the first breakaway.
And this is where the loss of Pedersen does hurt him. He would be out here probably right now to get one back, but he can't.
Cannot leave the box because there is 2 penalties on the board right now, so he does have to wait for his penalty to expire.
Tommy, do you think they can get a 4-on-4 goal here?
The Force, I think so. It's possible, but chances are very low.
They need to get back in this, and they can't do that.
So, boys, who do you think has been the star player on the Force right now? Personally, I do think it's been Rossworm the goalie. He's made tremendous saves right now. Tommy, what do you think?
I agree.
I say Blavelt and Rossworm, they would be my top 3, and I have here that we will be blue stars in the game at the end.
Scurry has done a tremendous job too, as well as Colson White. But honestly, everybody on the Force has done a tremendous job this game. We just can't seem to get in the back of the net. Carter, back to you.
Yeah, I agree. I think there are 3 distinctive stars. But we'll have to wait till the end of the game to see. And I think the Huskies have had one really good player who has scored. I think they've scored 2 goals. And that was the guy, A.G.L. he scored and third. So he's been a huge part of this Huskies team. And, the fact that the Force were down 3-0, that's something to think about. Bravo. And minute 15, the Force have to get something going.
Nice keeping the zone by Jackson Scurry.
There's a chance.
Let's see if he can do what he did in the first period. Oh, couldn't quite do it. Gets taken down. No call there. A slap shot, kind of a little flipper. That's what we call the Carter slap shot. No real power, just a nice flick. And it is going to be offsides on the Force. only 1 minute left in the period. Hopefully they can capitalize.
The first on the power play, do you pull the goalie? I mean, you got to think about it. They would be 6-on-4. I think if they can get the puck, they pull him.
If they can get possession of the puck in the offensive zone, they pull him. But you can't pull the goalie in your own defensive zone. So honestly, I think they just need to chip and chase. Because right now the Huskies are really just owning the puck.
I mean, I think off the draw here, I think you pull him
right here. Right here is where it's in the offensive zone. This is all that's going to happen. This draw is going to be a big draw because there's only 43 seconds left and the Force are down by 1 and they are on the power play. So if they do pull, it'll be a 6-on-4. Carter, what do you think of this play?
I think he should be at the blue line.
I don't know if the coaches are looking to pull.
Right now.
That way, I heard it in the back of it, really. Oh, that was not a high stick, was it?
I do think he tipped it.
I do believe it was below the head.
He's gonna go all the way down.
I personally believe it was below the head, but that is just my personal opinion.
I think that was below the head. I do not think that was a high stick.
At least we have one good announcer.
You know, Victor, they should do Florida if you ask me.
Yes, Florida, if you do not know, is when the center wins it back into their corner and the far side winger skids down the ice for the breakaway. That would be perfect timing, but I do not know if this team is
Actually, I
trained.
think they might be doing that. Yes, they are doing it.
Opposite side of the ice.
There it is. That's exactly what we drew up.
He's got to get a nice shot. Couldn't quit. There he is. A shot. You got to get it.
And that's going to be nice.
It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Is it going to get there? Is it going to get there? It's not going to get there.
He didn't
They
get
whipped
there.
it. Why?
I don't think it got there, Victor. And
I think it crossed, but it didn't have enough speed.
He's got momentum.
You got to get there. Nice job.
Somebody has to get
He has Colson White in front of the net.
Still hasn't pulled the goal yet. I don't think they're going to do it.
Now, with 20 seconds down, the Force have to get possession of this puck.
You got to keep it in. Juarez couldn't hold it. He's got it. They've got to turn.
It's
10 seconds left.
Last chance for the Force.
They really just got to get it in there. White's got to get it around. Couldn't get it around.
And that's going to be game.
5 seconds. It was a very good game. 4-3 here in time.
Jackson Surrey could
Shoot
not get
the
it up.
puck.
Colson White takes a shot. It's off the net.
Not quite. A very good game.
That was kind of a bad effort by the Force right there. You have to put the pedal down. They were up 3-1, and they just kind of lost it there. What do you guys think about that, Tommy?
See, I think that the Force could have easily won this game. They only scored 4 goals, and they got 3-0 in the first.
And they play again in an hour or so. We'll see some rest.
Is Shannon leaving? Oh, they have to leave the rink though. Hi guys. Oh, by the way, just another thing to remember: they are not doing a handshake line because of this terrible COVID. So what they are just doing, they're just saying good game to the other team and getting off the ice. A hard-fought game, 4-3. Loss for the Force. Tommy, what do you think about this just entire game? Mostly?
Well, I thought it was really all the Force's game until the end of the first period because the Force were dominating this game until the end of the first period when the Huskies really turned it around and ended up winning.
3 stars of the game. Tommy?
Well, I would have to say number 1 would be on the Huskies. The guy who scored the third
AL.
goal. Yeah, AL. Number 2 would have to go to the Huskies goalie,
Yeah.
who had a really solid game.
Picked it up after the first.
And then number 3, I would have to go to Brody Rossworm, who's in the locker room right now for the Force.
I do agree with that. Brody Rossworm did a great, tremendous job. Overall, I think the person on the Huskies who scored 2 of their goals, I think he was their star. And I also think Colson White, I think is his name. I saw he did a very good job. But I think almost both teams did a good job. Just the effort at the end was not the highest, because I'm that announcer.
Carter, what do you
And
think?
signing off for now. Thank you guys for watching.
We'll be back with game 2.